everybody. I'm doing a video really quick because I did get my test results back from the chromosome testing from the doctor. I actually called them, and I did not call them to get the results back. I called them for something else, which I'll tell you about here in a second. But I got the results back, and basically it was a test just testing my husband and me and myself for chromosome issues. So they were looking for a translocation of a chromosome, and come on up. From what I gathered, that is basically where you look fine as a person, like everything's fine and normal, but your chromosome, something's located differently, I guess. Like you might have an extra chromosome somewhere else, but it didn't affect you as a person, but in reproduction it could affect the babies, I guess. So we got our test results back, and they were fine. We're fine. We don't have any issues, which I knew we didn't, but then that little spark of doubt in the back of your mind is like, what if? So I'm totally ecstatic that we don't have any chromosome issues. With that being said, they did not do any testing for the blood clotting disorder or for low progesterone or anything like that. He's just going to treat for it. Be careful, baby. He's knocking over his monitor. They're just going to treat for it. So, I mean, that's great that he's being proactive and he's just going to go ahead and treat for it. But I am, he's talking on his monitor like a phone. You're too cute. What was I saying? Oh, I'm glad they're treating for it, but it's, it leaves that little spark of doubt in my mind, like, do I have a problem? Is this the problem? Is my next pregnancy going to not work out? Because we just don't know if that's the problem or not. But I'm still really hopeful, and I just want to hurry up and be pregnant again. So I had actually called the doctor, like I said, not to get my test results, but for something else. I had stopped bleeding about, well, yesterday was 6 days ago, today's 7 days ago. So I stopped bleeding about a week ago, and I started bleeding again yesterday. And I kind of freaked out a little bit because I had cramps too, and I didn't know, like I was afraid that I had an infection or there were still pieces left, like tissue left in there. So I called up the doctor to make sure that my last ultrasound showed that everything had passed, and she said, yeah, everything passed, and she goes, that's sometimes normal for that to happen, and she goes, it might even be your period. So I actually took a pregnancy test right after, and it was still very, very faintly positive. I mean, it's so faint that that would be like the test that I'd invert and like stare at the whole time, but it definitely was there. So I know it's not my period, and it actually, I stopped bleeding today, so that was very, very short-lived. He's still talking on his monitor like a phone. He is so cute. So that's all I called about, and the bleeding's pretty much stopped. I have a little bit of spotting here and there, but that's about it. I am, from my last 2 miscarriages, I ovulated a week later. Actually, no, it was just the first one. The second one, I only ovulated a few days later, but I wasn't as far along either. But for my first miscarriage, I was pretty much the exact same week I was with this one, and I ovulated a week later than I normally would ovulate based on my cycle. So I'm estimating that I'm going to ovulate on August 25th. You know what I'll be doing on that day. So do I think I'll be pregnant this cycle? Probably not. It usually takes us like 2 to 3 cycles to get pregnant every time. Funny though, we started trying for our son in August of 2010, and we found out we were pregnant in December. So I told my husband, I'm like, watch, we're going to find out we're pregnant in December, and we're going to have another August baby. Watch it be the same due date, which I would be totally fine with as long as I get my rainbow baby. But speaking of my son and due dates, today is actually his birthday. Come here, birthday boy. He is 2 years old today. Come here. Say, it's my birthday, I can cry if I want to. Whoa, okay, somebody is not happy he's turning 2. Here he is. Birthday boy. Uh-oh, what'd you do?
I kind of mad.
What? Are we gonna go to the park here in a second and play?
Mama.
Are you gonna swing on the swing set?
Water.
You want water? Okay, I'll get you water in a second. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get him water. He is totally worn out from the park. Now I have to go up the stairs. All the way up there. Maybe this is why I lost 2 pounds. He is wide awake because the doorbell rang and my dogs went crazy. But I'm going to try to put him back to bed. I was all the way at the top of my stairs, the doorbell rang, and then I had to climb all the way back down to answer the door. Yes, I can tell you're wide awake. Alright, so I'm going to try to put him back to sleep. Hey guys, I also forgot to mention that I am taking steps to be a little bit healthier. I've already lost 2 pounds, so yay. I don't think I really need to lose weight. I am 10 pounds heavier than before I was pregnant with my son, but I'll tell you, my weight is 130 right now, and I think I look fine. I mean, it's not as toned and tight as I was before, but I still think that it's fine. But if I end up losing a few pounds, I mean, more the merrier. But I am trying to take steps to be a little bit healthier to help prepare my body for another pregnancy. I don't know if it'll really help, but it can't hurt, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I was eating really bad, like fried everything, and I don't think, besides like green beans and asparagus, that I had really seen a vegetable in like 8 months, or eaten a vegetable in 8 months. So the last couple nights I've been eating broccoli and cauliflower and carrots, and it's just doesn't taste good, but I feel good knowing that I'm doing that. I also switched prenatals. I was taking these, the Nature Made multi-prenatal, because they were on sale. It was $10 for 2 bottles, and I don't like them. I felt terrible like after a few days after taking them. They're not as strong as my usual non-prenatal vitamin, so going from a regular vitamin to a prenatal usually was a big shock to me when I was pregnant with my son. When I was pregnant with him, I took 1 a day. Women's 1 a day, and I liked these a lot better, but I just found something even better than these. It came highly recommended offline and by people I know. It is Rainbow Light Prenatal 1. It's just got more stuff in there to make you feel better. Obviously, it's not over the recommended allowance of, stuff like vitamin A and stuff that could hurt the baby if there's too much of. But it also has stuff in here for morning sickness. It's got ginger. Yeah, I feel great on these. I really like them. They smell terrible. They kind of smell, hold on, like a vet's office almost. That's not a flattering angle. Hello. Plug my nose. Okay. Yeah. They smell like my vet. They stink, but I like them. They give me energy. The only side effect that I've noticed, and my husband used to work in a vitamin shop, and he says that it's completely normal when you have too much iron, is that my poop was green. I know, TMI. Ew, oh my God, she's talking about poop. But yeah, my poop was green. But he just said because that means that I have too much iron right now, which isn't a bad thing. But when you're pregnant, you need more iron, so it'll be fine when I'm pregnant. And then I'm also just taking, I think this is Sundown fish oil. I've always taken fish oil even before I was pregnant. And like I said, I'm trying to eat healthier, and I've been drinking Dan Active probiotic. And I actually do feel better. It's been a week and a half since I started all this, and I feel I have more energy, and I just feel great. So hopefully that is going on the right track of things, and even if it doesn't help me carry a baby, at least I feel like my body's better. It's making me healthy as a person. So just wanted to share that, and all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.